Hey guys. So earlier on my Instagram, I said I was going to have a Q&A with you guys if anyone had questions. 'Cause I've been getting a lot of questions lately about people asking about supplements or training or working out, anything like that. So opened a Q&A for you guys, and I got some questions. So there's about 4 questions I'm going to address at the moment, so it'll hopefully help a lot of the rest of you out too. So the first question was, how do you stay motivated? So as a college student, I know all about temptations. There's 3 bars on our campus that are huge hotspots over the weekend, so if you aren't drinking, you just look like silly. So my previous roommates would always want to go out and go to the bar, and obviously I would want to too. So I did give in a few times, but they would order food afterwards, and you're kind of drunk and you want to order food too. But sometimes I gave in, but other times I didn't. And I think I just got to a point where I looked at myself and I just said enough was enough, and I just wanted to give my body the best that I could, which is a whole nutritious diet and a workout plan that would really make me work. So in the end, it would help me build muscle and burn fat. So it's kind of like you have to be your own motivation, because if you can't motivate yourself, then how can any other thing or person possibly motivate you? So I think that you have to be your biggest motivation, and everyone has something that only they can tell themselves to motivate them. But it's kind of something that you just have to do for yourself. Alright, next question was, is peanut butter healthy or not? I keep hearing different things since it's a legume or something. Well, okay, first of all, peanut butter is derived from peanuts, which are nuts, not legumes. Legumes are foods like beans and peas. Peanuts are nuts, so peanut butter would not make it in the legume family at all. But honestly, any food can be incorporated into a healthy diet via flexible dieting. That's what I use. So in order to get enough healthy fats into your diet, then yeah, peanut butter is something good that you can use, because it does have a lot of healthy fats. But if you overindulge in any food, then you're going to see weight gain. So it's not like no food is bad or good. It can all be worked in moderation, but you just don't want to go overboard. And it's easy to go overboard with peanut butter because it's so many calories it's 90 calories per tablespoon. So, you're racking it up after a while if you have a few tablespoons worth. Okay. Next question is, how many grams of protein can your body process per hour? So your body can absorb about 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal, which is about 4 to 6 ounces of lean protein, depending on what the protein source is. So you want to be consuming total per day 1 gram of protein per body weight, per pound of body weight that you have. So if you're 130 pounds, you're going to want 130 grams of protein. So I would say don't focus on how much you can absorb per hour, just making sure that at the end of the day you've gotten your however many X amount of grams of protein per day, and just be mindful that your body can only absorb up to 20 to 30 grams at a time. So you don't want to give yourself 50 grams of protein, because it's just going to be stored as fats. Now, last question that I have for now is, this is one of my favorite ones. Can you share any successes or failures regarding slimming down the inner thigh area? How do I get as close to a thigh gap as possible if it's not in my genetics? First of all, I'm going to need every teenage girl to forget about the thigh gap. The thigh gap is something that society put in place to show you what being fit is. So seriously, fuck the thigh gap. Girls can be fit as hell and never have a thigh gap just because they have super narrow hips. So the thigh gap is literally a ratio of your hip to your leg. So you could have wide ass hips and skinny ass legs, and you have a thigh gap. Does that mean you're fit? No. So just stop. Get it out of your head. This is tough love. Honestly, the only way you're seriously gonna just find peace with your body is if you just work with what you have. If you do want to focus on the inner thigh, and when you're lifting, I would say to target legs about 2 to 3 times a week. Just doing any leg exercise with a combination of HIIT training, which is high high intensity interval training, so it's going to make you like do really fast bursts of exercises for like 20 to 30 seconds, then you rest for like 10 seconds. So you do like plyo move, like a squat jump or a burpee or something like that, but it's not going to target a specific body part. It's just going to help you lose body fat everywhere. So that, like, just the combination of a consistent diet, a HIIT, cardio circuit, and just really focusing on your muscle connection, your like mind and muscle connection, and just really squeezing and contracting the legs whenever you're doing a leg day, is you're going to really see a difference in your legs. I know I have, because that's a huge problem for me, is slimming down my legs. So I'll do a lot of things that are higher rep and less weight. So I would do maybe every exercise 4 to 5 sets of 20. You want to make sure that you could not possibly get out a 21st repetition. So you do want to make the weight lighter, but not so light where you're just doing 20 straight through and then you're good and you can go right into your next set. You want to make it so that your 20th repetition is pretty rough. So, alright, so those are the questions I wanted to address for now. If you guys have any other questions, you can comment below. If you have any other ideas for videos that you want me to make. I'm not very creative. I'm trying to think of cool things that I would want to find on YouTube about fitness and try to make some videos about it. But if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. If not, I hope this was informative to you, and I'll see you guys later.